Hey, what's up guys? Autumn here for Digital Times, and I'm playing The Sims 4 Vampires game pack, which releases tomorrow, January 24th. So I already went to Forgotten Hollow and selected a lot, and I'm creating a sim to move in. And to add a vampire, it's just like adding an alien. Just when you click on the add a sim to a family icon, there'll be an option to add a vampire. Right above the vampire's head, you're going to see another icon that's going to allow you to customize both light and dark mode, and there's a copy button to make that easier if you don't want to recreate every single outfit individually. There's also a creepy walk style that you might want to add to your vampire if you want them to kind of seem more vampire-y. If you want them to kind of blend in, maybe choose one of the regular walk styles. So I already chose a facial type. There's about like 6 different types with different ears and kind of scarring and veins on the face. I also chose one of the silvery pale new skin tones. There's a darker one that's kind of like a brown with like a shade of gray over it, and a really pale option. Right now I'm picking the hairstyle. There's 5 new ones. The one on the bottom with the really short kind of spiky hair was the more masculine hairstyle. A lot of them have like little roses or like bows or beads that you can't remove. There's 2 that don't have them. One of them is the one she's wearing right now with the bangs and like the straight hair with like no fancy like updo. So there's a bunch of new styled looks. These are both the masculine and feminine ones. There's kind of like, it looks like a vampire-y peacoat that's like in red. This like really gothic dress that comes in like vampire colors like purple and red. And I think I'm gonna choose that one for her. Looks like that's one of the casual outfits. Let's see. That one's interesting. You can't really tell if it's her skin or if it's like a mock top. There's like, looks like another jean jacket that has like more of a vintage feel to it. Let's see for regular outfits. There we go. There's one. It's like a formal suit. Those are the 4 pants. It looks like there's a formal skirt. There's 4 pairs of pants. One that has like little like holes in it across. It's kind of like gothy, like Hot Topic look to it. These are the pairs of leggings. I'm not really sure what I do with those, but there's also gloves. They might look cute under like a short skirt or something like that. I mean, you could wear them without anything over it. It looks kind of cool. Something a vampire might rock in the house. So there's 3 different kinds of boots. They're all black and they come in like other, variety of colors. Let me change her eye color right quick to red. It kind of has a more creepy look to it. There's also some new eye makeup, and there's little like decals underneath the eyes, like eye sockets and kind of like scratch marks and cracks, to make them look like old, since some of them they're never really gonna age. So. And look at those fangs. They have gold teeth. They have like teeth with like different spacing in between. So while I'm finishing up that sim, let me tell you about the 3 new aspirations. The first is in the knowledge section, and it's called Master Vampire. This sim wants to become a wise and powerful vampire. So it's kind of like, I guess, mastering all the vampire powers and like training other vampires. Another one is in the popularity section. It is good vampire. This sim wants to control her thirst and remain as human as possible. I guess these are the vampires that may not want to like suck the blood out of regular sims, and like drink the plasma packs, and kind of have to resist their vampire urges, maybe not use their powers as much. And then the third aspiration is vampire family. This sim wants to create a family of vampires, so they're going to want to have vampire kids and like continue that lineage and pass it on. Alright, as you guys can see, I've moved into build mode, and I've just set up a blank wall so I can show you all the wallpapers. There's a couple new ones. One is like a bat design. It comes in like red and purple. I like this plain one here because as you like angle the camera, appears differently. So like right now it looks blank, but as I turn the camera, you can kind of see it. So it has this cool like transparent look to it. That's some new wood paneling that's gonna look great with the new fireplace in like a cozy like living room with some of the new carpets that you'll see in just a second. Those last two ones were dark brick colors, which I like because you'll be able to use them in, you know, loft buildings to give that industrial look, and it's not that same, you know, charred red. It's like a deep black, which will be nice. Here's some of the windows. Make sure to flip that first one because it'll look like that right on the front, but if you flip it, you'll get that extra siding. These are the doors. There's no large ones like for the extra tall ceilings. But that huge one is really cool. It's gonna look awesome in like an epic backyard entryway to like a graveyard or something like that. And then you have the open one that doesn't have a door. These are some of the new wood patterns. I like this one because it's diagonal. It's not like that basketball flooring that we got in City Living. It's going diagonally, which will be kind of cool, but it still has those same bright colors, like a deep red, which is nice. 2 new carpets, which is nice because we don't have those. A bunch of new tiling and like stone. That's really nice because it goes with that new stone siding that I just showed you guys. And there's no new like outdoor terrain options either, but here's some of the styled rooms that have been included. The first one was a bathroom. This one looks like a coffin room. Then we have nice use of the bed there and the new carpet. They included both wood flooring in that one with the new carpet underneath the organ, and that one's cool too, which is like a room. And then there's a dining room with a new table and a lot of paintings that you see in that bat wallpaper, and that's using some of the stone with some of the new statues and outdoor plants. And here's that big tree trunk that's kind of creepy. You'll need a lot of space for that. I had to clear everything off the lot to fit it. Then you got some of these like vines and roots that go on the ground that can kind of make your property look Victorian and old and where a vampire would live. Some of the new fences are pretty cool too. I like that stone one. It comes in like a dark blue, which is nice. And then there's kind of a more normal one with like the gold details. And that really big new gate is awesome too. It looks great on that huge new lot that we got. And alright, let's start with some of the furniture. There's a bed. Comes in all sorts of colors, so it's good for non-vampire homes. There's 3 coffins. One looks like a poor man's coffin. The next one's like a more like, medium middle class family. And then there's like the really rich vampire coffin. I'm sure that old one is not very comfortable to sleep in. Then we got a few new chairs, tall-backed ones. There's like a little nook couch. It's kind of like a lounge or like a chaise lounge mixed with the couch. A love seat that matches that red chair. Victorian countertops. A 4-seater table, a much larger table. Dressers. A clock. Let's see. Looks like we got some more new wall objects. There's a sink, like a gothic shelf. That's a cabinet top. Lights, those 2 chandeliers, candlesticks, a few lamps. Lamps of all sizes, the standing one and the table lamp. Radiator, like some ancient books. Some more like wall vines, shrubbery, I guess. That's the fireplace. That's a really nice fireplace. A few new carpets. That runner, you can like connect all the sides to make it as long as you want, which is really nice because that means you can put it down a whole entire hallway. A bunch of statues. I don't know what vampires put on those. I'm not sure. But it's like a lot of bat statues. A lot of mirrors. 2 mirrors, a standing one and a wall one. There's that painting of an old vampire. One vampire statue like coming out of the wall. Oh, and that little like toddler toy of a stuffed animal vampire is kind of neat. A few bathroom objects, like an old vintage shower with and a pole toilet. And all these wall decals are kind of nice, and some of them might go nice in like a shitty apartment in City Living, like some of the wall scratches or holes or like spider webs, it looks like. Yeah, there's the webs you can see better once I put that wallpaper back on. And yeah, the new organ, which is a new skill. So that's about it for Build Buy Mode and Create a Sim. I'll be back tomorrow streaming some gameplay, and make sure to look out for my review and guide that I'll post sometime tomorrow after I spend some time playing this. Alright, that's it guys.